My dear students, in this video we are going to learn lesson number 5, keeping our neighborhood clean. My dear students, if you want to keep our neighborhood clean, then we should not throw any waste in our surroundings, isn't it? ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ನೈಬರ್ಹುಡ್ನ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಕಸವನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಬಾರ್ದು. Then what do you mean by waste? Waste is nothing but things that are no longer useful to us are called waste. ಯಾವಾಗ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವೋ ಆಗ ಅದನ್ನ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. There are 3 different types of waste. Let us study one by one. The 3 types of waste are solid waste, liquid waste and gaseous waste. Solid waste may be either wet or dry. ವೆಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಕಿಚನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಪೀಲ್ಸ್ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ವೆಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಡ್ರೈ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಬಾಟಲ್ಸು, ಗ್ಲಾಸ್, ರಬ್ಬರ್, ಮೆಟಲ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಬೇಡದಿರೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡ್ರೈ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Then second one is liquid waste. Waste in the liquid form is known as liquid waste. For example, waste water from houses and factories. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಗಳಿಂದ ಬರುವಂಥ ಕೊಳಕು ನೀರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Then third one is gaseous waste. Waste in the form of gas is called gaseous waste. For example, smoke from vehicles, factories and many other human activities. ಹೊಗೆಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗ್ಯಾಷಿಯಸ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ನಾವು ಪಟಾಕಿ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸಿಂದ ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರೀಸಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೌ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ದ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್. ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಸಗಳನ್ನು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ವಿಲೇವಾರಿ ಮಾಡುವುದು ಅಂತ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ.
A warm hello to all our friends watching us. I, Dr. Oxyjan, and my sweet little assistant Cherry welcome you to another exciting and fun-filled episode of Science for Juniors.
Hello friends! I will just join you all again. I need to throw this in the dustbin.
That was great. You know, you all should throw waste in bins and not on the ground or in open.
I wish my friends would also do that. You know, because this friend of mine was careless, she threw a banana peel in the corridor and another student slipped and broke his wrist.
That's bad. The guy must be in severe pain because of someone's carelessness. I believe everyone should be educated about not only where to throw the waste, but also on how to dispose it off correctly.
How to dispose means what, Professor? Don't we have to just put it in the bin?
Smart girl. You surely need to put it in the bin, but there are different bins for different kinds of waste.
There are? I don't know of them, Professor.
No worries, Cherry. You and kids just need to hop on to the sci-fi ride with me and Science for Juniors, and by the end, you would know all that's to know about garbage disposal.
Sci-fi ride! Yippee! Here I come!
All through the day, we produce all kinds of garbage and throw them into the dustbin. This includes vegetable peels, tea leaves, broken glass, broken plastic toys, etc. Does it mean we just trash it all together? Let's find out in this module on garbage disposal, in which we learn about biodegradable and non-biodegradable garbage, dealing with biodegradable and non-biodegradable garbage, and why it is important to think before throwing. We throw away something every day that is garbage or no longer of use to us. Some of what we throw rots, while some of it doesn't. And because all waste does not break down in the same way, it must be separated into 2 categories. Biodegradable waste, or waste that decomposes into soil, and non-biodegradable waste, or waste that takes very, very long to decompose. That's why it's important to have 2 bins. the green one where the biodegradable stuff goes, and the blue one for the non-biodegradable stuff.
Now I remember. I have seen these bins outside my house as well.
There you go. I'm glad there is awareness and smart households like yours are putting it to use as well.
Thank you, Professor. But I have a question. What happens to this waste afterwards?
Good question there. We collect the garbage from our house and workplaces and then throw it into the right bins. But the cycle doesn't end here. Come, let's find out where does it go next. But where does all this biodegradable and non-biodegradable garbage finally go after we have thrown it away and the Safai Karmcharis or cleaners have taken it away to municipal dumps? Biodegradable waste is actually useful if it is allowed to rot. It can be used to make compost or manure, as we call it. But the waste should be put into pits and covered. Otherwise, it becomes a breeding ground for disease-causing organisms. Non-biodegradable waste is usually spread over a large area set aside for this purpose by a city or town. The area is called a landfill. As trash is dumped in the landfill, big rollers are driven over it so that it is leveled and becomes compact. Then the compacted trash is covered with soil. So layer by layer, the landfill is built up.
Now let us study about 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse, recycle.
I am the Earth. Yup, the very planet you live on. There are 3 words which start with the letter R, which I love. They are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Do you know why I love them so much? Because they are almost magical words. They can make all living things, as well as myself, be happier. I said that they are almost magical because without your help, it won't work. They need all of you children in order to do the trick. Each and every one of you are the real 3 R's magicians, those 3 words which can change the world. Do you want to know how? Yes? Well, let's find out. The first R is for reduce. If you think about it, there are many things you don't need. When you go to the supermarket, I'm sure you can take your own canvas bags instead of using disposable ones given to you. Like that, you will be reducing the amount of plastic, which is very contaminating. And I'm sure that you don't need to print out so many documents or photos, nor leave lights, television, or computers on when you're not using them. If you remember this, you'll be reducing the amount of paper being used as well as energy, and in turn will be helping to reduce the contamination. And these are just a few examples. I am sure you can think of many more different ways to reduce what you are using or creating unnecessary waste. The following question will help you with this task. Do I really need this, or is this just a whim? The second R is for recycling. Now, it is easier than ever to recycle things we don't need anymore so that they can be reused. Near your home, you can find places like the recycling station and containers for cans, plastic, paper, or organic waste. They each have specific colors to make it easier to identify. By using them, you will avoid contaminating nature, the rivers and seas, as well as the atmosphere, which is the air we breathe. And finally, we have the third R, which refers to reuse. How many things do you think we can reuse again and again instead of throwing them away? Let's see. a piece of paper that has only one side printed on, a carton box, a plastic bottle. You think now. With just a little bit of imagination, I'm sure you can come up with many more exciting and fun new uses for them. And remember, if you apply the 3 R's rule, you will make me a much cleaner planet with less contamination and where we can all enjoy a better life. Because, as you know, children can make the world of difference.
ನಾವು ವೇಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಬರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಏರ್ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಾಯಿಲ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ರೀಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ರೀಸೈಕಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಆದಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಬಾಟಲ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಹೊಸದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಬದಲು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ರೀಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ರೀಸೈಕಲ್, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಡದಿರುವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ರೀಸೈಕಲ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವರು ರೀಸೈಕಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ವೇಸ್ಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮರುಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. This is about the lesson keeping our neighborhood clean. Here we have studied different types of waste and how to dispose that waste and 3R, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. Hope you all understood the lesson.